Guys,
Hey, Joe.
how you doing?
There's been some difficult games. You guys just haven't finished. I mean, this one comes down, at the end of regulation. I know it's frustrating, but what's been the ability to kind of separate more than you have?
Yeah, we just didn't score enough points, so 17 points isn't going to do it, and that's basically what we've been doing all year. So we just got to, it's like the same thing, Had a chance, give them a lot of credit. They made some real clutch plays. Fourth down completion for the touchdown was a great play. But we had our chances, we just didn't make the plays, and they did.
When a player doesn't make a team, but how crushing was it to see Tristan Wirfs carted off the field like that?
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful for us. It's awful for him. So it's, he's a great player for us. So the other guy's in. We're going to have to do a good job, but, it's hard to replace him.
To go from being up 7 with the ball with a chance to put it away to go into overtime losing Tristan, how big a swing of emotions is that in a short amount of time?
I mean, that's football, and, I believe you do the right thing and you give yourself an opportunity to win. If you do the wrong thing, it's very difficult. We just, too many plays where we're just not on the same page and just not, we're all not seeing it, the same way, and we just got to work at it and talk through it and see if we can improve it.
You connected really well with Godwin today. It seemed like you and Mike weren't the same. Any reason, were they covering him better or more than other receivers? Any reason why you guys didn't look that way more often?
Yeah, I got to, keep finding ways to get him the ball. There were just a lot of tight plays. We didn't obviously make any.
One of the positives today was you being able to find Kokeeft in the end zone for a touchdown. Just having, I don't know if you could speak to having a tight end that has the ability like he does to block. He was lined up as a fullback there and can catch the ball. He's got reliable hands.
Yeah, versatile player, and he's been doing a good job for us when he's in there. He's doing a good job. So got to keep finding ways to use everybody, and we just got to figure out how to make some improvements in a short period of time and try to get back to 500.
For as a quarterback, just how beneficial is it to be able to have a player that has like a tight end that has those kinds of multiple skill sets when it's a lot harder to score. Well, it's harder to move the ball period in the red zone.
Yeah, it's hard, and I think that he provides some blocking in the run game, and then we can about in the passes. He's catching the ball and doing a good job there. So just gonna keep finding all the guys on the roster have to figure out ways to contribute.
I'm not having Fournette, especially in this type of game, with the elements and everything like that, and Rashad White, he had a solid game. But, how big is that not to have, that key player in this type of game?
Yeah, I mean, it's important to try to get everybody healthy. And, who's ever out there, I'm trying never to make any excuses. Who's ever out there, we got to figure out how to get the job done. We all love having Lenny out there, and Rashad's done a good job for us. So, just got to keep trying to, get different guys the ball so they can have some production for us.
Tom, they scored with 32 seconds, and you had a big play to Julio, got across midfield.
Yeah.
You wish you'd had used some timeouts in that situation down there when they were on offense. I know it came down to a fourth down pass, but you'd had a little more time instead of having to go for the Hail Mary there.
Yeah, it was a tough situation. It was in the end they just made the plays and we didn't. I mean, we had just same opportunities to make plays that they did, and they made them. We didn't. That's ultimately what football comes down to. Someone's got to make them, and someone's, for every play that you give up on defense, they make on offense, and vice versa. They stop you on defense, you don't make a play on offense. So, it's just every play is an individual win or loss, and we're losing too many.
I know we don't know Tristan's status, but obviously getting carted off is never good. You already lost Ryan this year. I mean, at any point this season, have you just felt like, why? Or asked God, like, why have things kind of panned out the way they have so far?
No, it's up to us to change the momentum. So it's again, I don't think you leave it up to chance. I think you try to do the right thing every day in practice and every day in the game, and you try to do it consistently well over time. And we just have not done a good job stringing enough plays together to score touchdowns consistently.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Tom.